Hello, my fellow dingle doodles. I'm a noodle, and we're back on Our World Has Ended. It's just been an explosion. We're in Akashik. And who knows what's going to happen now? What? The sound event surprises even the Obscenity Man. As the dust veils my vision, I hear a cute, amicable voice. A while later, the dust clears. Oh, it's Junkuma. Oh, you get capital punishment. The one I saw was Junkuma. Junkuma? Why? Didn't he disappear when we cleared the Junkuma party last time? His appearance is followed by a few more. Kept you waiting, huh? The Judgment Girls are here. Standing behind Junkuma, there were all the J7 girls and Miyabi-san. All of them except Natsumi-san are striking a pose. Hey Natsumi, the entrance is important, you know, make a pose. Not gonna happen. She turns away. Wait, I'm not a Judgment 7 girl though. Not very convincing coming from someone who is posing with the rest of them. Miyabi-kun? Why? Deguchi said you were connected to the Akashik, so I hurried and contacted Yunnon. We found you three wearing goggles, so we came after you. Deguchi ordered me to log in too, so I just met up with you girls. You three have been acting weird since yesterday, so I figured something like this was going on. Looks like we were right away near the base. I gotta say, it was pretty mean of you to push us aside. Looks like they knew we were up to something. Wari-san sighs and makes an awkward grin. Well, you sure are reckless. We wanted to help Hichirei too. Natsumi-san glares directly at him. I then call out to Tatiana, who didn't say a single word so far. Tatiana? What's wrong, Reichi? What's with that face? You scared of all the black men? No, it's not about that. Sorry. You know why I made you do yesterday. I hurt you without even realising. Tatiana found out about the connection between Exit and Riken North because I didn't stop her. And she can't simply forget what she found out. There's nothing I can do to ease her pain. But I still feel like apologising. She looks surprised for a second, then beams at me. You don't have to apologise. You don't have to apologise. Like I said before, I want to find out the truth. Also, as you can see, I'm already here. That means I've decided on what I must do. Her tone is strong, and I feel no hesitation in it. Here. So the whole cast is here, eh? But no matter how many of you there are, the situation won't change. The Obscenity Man remains unfazed. I won't be so sure. Go, Junkuma, it's rocket punch time, says Tatiana, and I can't say no to a kiddie's order. Junkuma launches his rocket punches. The two punches make short work of a crowd of black men. I don't know why I said black men. You know I said men in black? Junkuma's voice commands actually work. Does that mean that... Sakai, before we came to the new world, I installed the world program's augment function you asked. You can run it on your phone. Seriously? Good job, Tanichka. Owari-san takes out his smartphone. Shoes on the other foot now. World Plus Initiate. With those words, he runs some smartphone app. With this, some of the augmentations are now possible to the new world too. You first, Rage, you can shout this. Come to me. Ultra Climax Blade Excalibur Ecstasy Z. What's that embarrassing phrase? Just do it. I'll give you limitless power. Come on now, I like limitless power too, but surely you can throw up a better activation phrase? Anyway, it doesn't look like I have a choice, so just give in and do it. Come to me. Ultra Climax Blade Excalibur Ecstasy Z. I give up. That's the best I can do. Man, did I sound high-pitched. And so, utility knife-sized mini Excalibur appeared in my right hand. No, you're not loud enough. The sword size changes depending on your voice. Do it properly, damn it. What's the point of making it work like that? You could have made it be big no matter what. I can't. That was the best I could do. The next moment, a magical girl's wand appears in Natsumi-san's right hand. What's this? Natsumi, you should see a spell in front of you. If you chant it, you'll activate the ultimate lightning spell. Yes, I see the words. They're like a tell-op. She nods. I guess she's looking at what she has to read to cast a spell. Alright, I'll just chant it. Thus begins her spell. 7 dragons, sinful and mystic, rise from the shades of the darkest abyss. The first name is Despair. It's a pitch-black darkness permeating the world. The second's name is Greed. It's the fresh blood painting the world red. The third's name is... Hey, this spell's too long. Do I seriously have to say all 7 of them? Hey, don't have me for this. If I cut down even a little bit, our writer would have been pissed. Writer, I could only mean one person. We all look at him. Sakai, I didn't expect you to implement the 7 Dragon Blaster spell into a new function. Haruka-san is completely elated about this. Natsumi-sensei. It's the most powerful of all dark magic spells, and it can only be cast by unleashing all 7 dragons. Thus, the incantation is a necessity. Please continue. Alright, let's read it all. By the way, you stopped in the middle, so please restart. That's annoying, just like the games you make. Though she complains, she restarts the incantation, but yeah, it was too long. Before she could unleash the lightning, she was surrounded by the men in black. Ugh. Suddenly, they took away the magic stick they had. Oh no, you can't fire the 7 Dragon Blaster without the absolute wand. Yggdrasil. I can't say that word ever. Haruka-san panics in an over-the-top manner. Sakai, me next. Tatiana hops up and starts pestering Owari-san. Just wait, Tanichika. Should appear in your hand. Just he says that someone pops up in Tatiana's hand. It's a card of some sort. Why is it someone? That's your very own buddy summon card. If you raise it high and call their name, you'll summon the character on it and they'll help you. This is... Tatiana really likes what she sees on the card. I don't see it from where I am, but it has to be really good character. Tatiana joyously raises it up and shouts, "Come out, impotent princess!" The card starts to shine and a woman in a flashy clothing appears before her. It's the impudent princess, the mysterious heroine from the Sunday morning cartoon Justice Prince. Well, she's definitely strong, but why did Owari-san use another company's character? The impotent princess kicked the black man's butt. Before Tatiana even finished telling her what to do, the impotent princess started to act. She's attacking them all like she did in the actual anime, delicately and audaciously. Wow, do more! The sight elates Tatiana. Honestly, I understand exactly how she feels. I didn't expect much, and this is seriously blowing me away. Owari-san, this is great. She might take care of all the men in black. Just confirm she doesn't have any weird limitations, right? That can only fight for 3 minutes, anything like that? Don't be stupid, I never incorporated a feature that's not in the original anime. This impudent princess can fight forever as long as no one finds out her true identity. Great, isn't she? Yeah. You just have to avoid saying that she's... Oh, you idiot. That she's Delavic, one of the leaders of the Daishin Khan, right? The moment Natsumi-san casually says that, the impotent princess stops mid-fight. By the time she realizes what she did, the impotent princess vanishes. Natsumi. You can't just say that, you know. Don't blame me, it just slipped out. Wait, so the impotent princess really was her? Natsumi, that's a huge spoiler. Hey, I thought you were watching the new episode on the net or something. No, I wanted to see it. Find our identity like this doesn't make me happy at all. Tatiana started wailing. Man, this is a weird situation. Okay, my turn. I want to do something too. Don't worry, I got something for you too. Should appear soon. A moment later, a piece of cloth materializes in her hand. Wow, it's a large bra! It's not just a bra, it's the ultimate bra that fires an ultra electron laser. Hyper laser beta. Equip it in your breast shall become true memory weapon. He strongly insists that she put it on. This idea is so him. This is an emergency, don't be shy and put it on. Okay, got it, it's an emergency after all, let me just change. With no hesitation, Yuno-san starts taking off her sailor uniform. Stop! Asano-san quickly runs up to her, takes the bra and throws it far away. Perv, what the hell are you making my sister do? Think of something more proper, damn it. It's a good idea though. Anyway, we're leaving it to you now. A mic with a cassette deck appears in Asano-san's hand. It's a portable karaoke. Alright, Asano, use that to sing a song to them. I see, so you want me to knock them dead with my beautiful voice. Look at that, you can have good ideas. She cheerfully pushes a button on the machine, activating a cheerful melody. Thus she starts singing. Oh my god. I don't think I can do the voice acting in the game justice. I love you more than anything in the world. This feeling is stronger than anything, yeah. There we go with that. She's tone deaf as... I can sing better than that, you know. She's as tone deaf as always. The lyrics are painful to listen to already, and her singing just makes it worse. And Owari-san's portable karaoke mic is amplifying it several times over. Bye. The attack works on the men in black too. With a burst of static, they start vanishing one after the other. Oh, this is an awful song. Even the obscenity man is suffering. However, the problem is that we are also affected. Even with our ears closed, the amplified song is so powerful and such a travesty in terms of volume, rhythm and range This should be illegal under the Geneva Convention. However, Asano-san herself doesn't realize that. She just keeps singing, completely elated. The sweet smile you showed me that day made my heart go pitter-patter. I almost died, someone please help. We're the ones dying here, seriously, please help. My consciousness starts to drift away. Natsumi-san raised her voice. I've had enough. She walks up to Asano-san, takes the portable karaoke and throws it onto the ground. Oh, Natsumi, what are you doing? I was this close to bidding the obscenity man. We'd have died before he did. The other members can only nod in agreement. I should have included the sound filter. I've forgotten just how powerful and painful of a weapon her singing is. No one can deny his words. Anyway, thanks to Asano-san, all the men in black are gone. All that's left is the obscenity man. Owari-san, do you have anything more? More? I guess it's time. Makes a serious face. Haruka, let's call that. Huh? You actually made that? Sakai, my brother. Of course, nothing can end this better than that. They both seem strangely fired up. Suddenly, a large key appears in Owari-san's hand, and a box with a lock on it appears next to Haruka-san. Final judgment. Acknowledged! The two strike a pose, and Owari-san inserts the key into the lock. A moment later, black clouds gather and whirl in the sky above, and 7 giant mecha enter the stage. What the hell? This is actually cool. They slowly change form and begin merging. Allow me to explain. Final Judgment acknowledged is a land, sea, sky-based ultimate ability. A merging of the 7 god frames developed by the Earth Liberation Front skeleton. When the 7 god frames finish their superconductive union, they create the ultimate giant robot that can defeat all enemies it faces. Galond Sigma. Let us observe its transformation process. Indeed, go and watch the ultimate merging sequence that we worked so hard on. And so in the sky above, the robots continue their transformation, which we can't see. I'm a normal boy too, so I do enjoy union transformations, but this one is just too long. Doesn't feel as an end. We've been waiting for a while now, but it still can't picture how the final project looks. I didn't get to see any of it either. When will this end? We went all out on the sequence. It's a 14-minute, 14-second long masterpiece. Owari-san looks really proud of himself. Hey, that's just too long. Sorry to say this, but we're giving the obscenity man lots of time to escape. Yeah, the 70 man's gone. I look around and, sure enough, don't see the obscenity man anywhere. Oh dear, looks like he ran away. He doesn't wait for the merging scene to end. What kind of enemy is he? It's 14 minutes long, dude. I'd probably like you for this in the normal situation, but now's not the time to play around. Miyabi-san seems a bit angry. You're always serious, seriously serious. We never forget the importance of play. That's what game developers are supposed to be like. Owari-san's impassioned words just net a resigned sigh from Miyabi-san. Anyway, let's go after the obscenity man. Lo, I don't know where he went. He probably went to the underground terminal. That's where Ichirei is. Time is short, people move. We all start running to the terminal room. We get out of the Sensoji and run through the Nakamise Street. A short distance to the left of the Kaminarimon is the entrance to the underground. We all hurry downwards. However, we arrive not at the underground, but some sort of underground dungeon. I can hear roars unlike that of any animal I know, echoing in the distance. They send chills down my spine. What is this place? Even Miyabi-san is at a loss for words. The road right before just splits in 3. It's pretty easy to tell this is a labyrinth. What do we do? Should we go back for now? But if we do that, Reina Ichinose will. While Miyabi-san and I are completely perplexed, the rest of Judgment 7 are having a different idea. Though surprised, they're looking at the dungeon with nostalgia in their eyes. This definitely is the place. Natsumi-san's voice is shaky. Everyone else nods at her, to her words. You'll remember how to clear this, right? Of course, come on, let's go. First, we turn right. Without any hesitation, Natsumi-san picks up a single path and walks ahead. We all follow after her. Huh? Are you guys sure about this? Miyabi-san looks at me and asks that. I don't know either, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just trust them. She thinks for a moment, then nods. Alright, I will. We chase after the rest, making sure not to fall behind. The dungeon became more and more complex the deeper we went in. Despite that, Owari-san, Natsumi-san, Haruka-san, Asano-san, Yuna-san, and Tatiana went on without any hesitation. Next it's left. Now it's the middle. When we reach any crossroads, someone says a direction and everyone goes towards it. Even though we hear lots of roars around us, we don't encounter a single dungeon monster. How are we getting through this so easily? Because we know exactly what to do. Natsumi doesn't even hesitate to answer. This labyrinth is called the Corridors of Dogma. It's Ichirei's dungeon design masterpiece. Huh? Allow me to explain. The Corridors of Dogma is the final dungeon in Synchro Drive, the third game that Judgment 7 released upon the world. It's a hellishly difficult dungeon full of high-level monsters and the worst of traps. Not a single player has cleared it yet. So this is another thing from a Judgment 7 game that's materialized. Anyway, his explanation left me with a big question. If no one has cleared it yet, doesn't that mean it's unbalanced and impossible to clear? No, we got lots of reviews like that. At least after balancing it properly and all that. It's true it's so difficult, it's impossible to clear even if you're max level. But that's only if you don't know what you actually have to do. If you use this method, you don't run into any monsters or traps, so anyone can clear it really. Yep. Though making it work made my job with the background music here a lot harder. The program was hard too. It was important to synchronize the player communications, and Reina was completely uncompromising. Background music? Synchronize the player with communications? What kind of method is that? The clue is right there, in front of everyone. Everyone who plays it sees the title Synchro Dive. These corridors of Dogma can't be cleared when you play by yourself. It's made to be like this. And the clues how to clear it are hidden in this dungeon's background music. When you run across a fork in the road like this one of the players in the same spots hear a sound that tells them the correct path in their background music. It's left. I see, so Rika-san just heard a sound tells us where to go. It's the middle here. Now it's Wari-san, so this is why we've been exchanging directions. To clear this dungeon, you need at least 7 players. It's impossible otherwise. I thought people would quickly find out about this, but no one actually did. I guess they think you're supposed to play games by yourself. Well, you actually know. It's a really simple method. For those who don't realize it never will. It's a beautiful trap that you can't understand if you're alone. And that's why it's called Synchro Dive, huh? It's a message saying that you can't clear it by yourself. You need friends to reach the goal. And the one whose sentiment was expressed was Reina Ichinose-san. The way she constructed it, displayed the hint, got you to understand it, and delivered a sense of achievement with it, made it clear just how harp she was on aesthetics and the literary perspective. That's amazing. It feels like this method is so great that people would talk about the game more and make it really popular if you told them about it. Reina was absolutely against that. She wanted someone, no matter who, to figure out this method by themselves. That's why, even if there are loads to talk about the final dungeon down and think it's badly designed, we'll never tell them about this method. That was her final wish. Alright, there's the final split now. Who will hear the goddess's blessing? Wari-san points ahead. The road splits into 3 and only one of them is right. I don't hear it. Looks like I'm not the one either. Same here. And here. I wasn't chosen either. Is it you then, Sakai? No, I don't hear it either. Suddenly I hear a feminine voice right next to my ears. It was strange and as beautiful as a bell. Ahead, keep going. Huh? Wait, is this the clue? Guys, it's the middle one. What? It's Reiki? Well, you need 7 people's clearance, so I guess that's good. What do you see in the whole spotlight? Hey, you're the ones who made this game, aren't you? Let's just find Reina-san. And so, we dash through the final corridor. It's the final corridor, do-do-do. Once out of the dungeon, we arrive at the underground terminal. There we found Reina-san, bound in some strange-looking rings of light and a man standing beside her. It was the Obscenity Man. Well, our new quick Judgment 7, I guess that's to be expected from the company that made that labyrinth. He speaks in his unusual warped voice. Reina, hang in there. We're gonna save you now. The two call out to her, and Reina-san responds with desperation. No, don't, this is a trap. She struggles but is unable to break free of the rings. Yes, pointless. Your ministry power has been lowered to rank E. You can't escape that no matter what. She grinds her teeth. I must say, I didn't expect you to just walk in here. Didn't you realize it was a trap? We did. You have one of ours. Even if it's a trap, we had to come here. Just hang on, Reina. We'll be this Obscenity Man and set you free. Let's go. World Plus initiate. Wari-san activates the app again. Most of the items we use are at the Sensoji were pretty useless. However, but Tatiana's impudent princess took care of lots of men in black, and Asano-san's song made the Obscenity Man suffer. If we take cover when Asano-san starts singing, we won't end up hurt. We should be able to beat him now. However, no matter how long we wait, we don't get our items. Huh, where are our items? Is it glitching? Hey, Tanishka, you sure you installed it properly? Of course I did, I never mess up anything like that. As we stand there in confusion, Obscenity Man stifles a laugh. Right now, the Akashic server is connected to the one in your office. That means we have no trouble controlling your server and preventing your programs from activating. Well, you sure work fast. Wari-san clicks his tongue. Without World Plus, we don't have any other weapons. Then it's time for hand-to-hand combat. Miyabi-san runs towards him. With a roar, she throws a palm strike in his direction. Humph. The Obscenity Man dodges it with a spin to the side. He launches a powerful roundhouse kick into her abdomen, launching him back towards us. Miyabi-san, you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Man, he's pretty tough. He dodged my attack like it's nothing. On her stomach, Miyabi-san gets up again. You're wasting time. Did you forget that you never won against me in training? Huh? Miyabi-san gasps. No way. There's just no way. Yeah, looks like your dad's little head finally realized it, Nabi-kun. Nabi-kun? I know of only one person who calls her like that. Are you Deguchi-san? Static covers the Obscenity Man's body. He's soon replaced by someone we know well. Yes, I am. It's Shiro Deguchi, the same DIH agent who gave us good coffee and curry at his cafe exit. Why would a DIH agent do this? Nabi-kun, you're misunderstanding something. You thought I was a DIH agent infiltrating Lab 13, right? Well, it's actually the other way around. I'm a Lab 13 agent infiltrating DIH. So he's a double agent. I've only seen those in foreign movies. I see, so that's how it works. Owari-san is strangely calm about this. What do you mean, Sakai? Last time we were in the New World, the Obscenity Man told us that Reina's compressed data is in our server. I get it, so that Reina only appears in this world when Akashic and J7 servers are linked. That means that we were made to come to the New World only so that they could get Reina's data. Exactly. And the reason why we came here was Deguchi-san telling us to search for Girl A. Owari-san nods. Exactly. I used my fake status as DIH to have you log into Akashic. Reiji-kun, I'm the one who had the Men in Black attack you in town. It was made to make you think you were... Oh my god. Words are hard all of a sudden. It was to make you all think that it was dangerous to not do anything about it. So it was all planned out by Deguchi-san. I'm sure that sending Miyabi-san and I to cafe exit while he stayed behind was also part of the plot. But why did you call us to this world again? Last time you just wanted to download Ishirai's data from our server. You already got that, right? Yes. Thanks to you logging in, I was able to retrieve Ishinoze Reina's data. However, there's something else I want you to do for me. He snaps his fingers. Two large monitors appear at his sides. One shows the inside a cafe exit, while the other shows the Judgment 7 meeting space. Of course, we're all there unconscious in our NWGs. In cafe exit, there's Deguchi-san and Miyabi-san also in their goggles. What are you planning? Oh, I'll just have you die, that's all. His tone is light, as if we're all having an idle chat. Huh? The last time I killed one of you in this world, he just came back to life. So this time I'm going to give you all certain death in real life. Last time Haruka-san died once and came back to life. From a certain perspective, it looked like some cheap comedy routine. After all, death in this world didn't necessarily mean death in the real world. However, death in the real world definitely meant death in this world. In this situation, while we're linked to this world, our real bodies are completely defenseless. After all, we have no means of awakening on our own. Now we're going to be killed. I don't want to die. I want to die too. So lots of shaved ice blends I didn't try yet. Awaken me, come on, wake up! Haruka-san desperately tries to awaken his real self, but it's not something that can be done with just a shout. Owari, don't you have anything? Perf, you're our leader, right? Do something. Nasumi-san and Nasuno-san turn to Owari-san. He grinds his teeth wordlessly. Looks like there's nothing he can do about this. Stop, don't, take me, just let them go. With Judgment 7 here, your role is over. You can be the first to go. Reina-san suddenly quits resisting, frozen in place. No. Her body starts to vanish. Ichirei. Reina. Reina. Ichirei. Reina-san. Ichirei. Reina-san. Oh, bye. We all call out to her, but it's in vain. Her body completely vanishes. The light rings binding her lose their purpose and disappear with her. Alright, with that annoyance out of the way, let's just get to work, shall we? Deguchi-san, how do you intend to harm in the real world while you're in here? Her incendiary remark makes Deguchi-san grin. The real world is really convenient, you know. As long as you have the money, you can get anyone to do anything. Suddenly, a shady person shows up in each of the monitors. They both have a gun in hand. As the one in Cafe Exit aids the gun at Miyabi-san, we all shake in terror. I see, that makes sense. I almost forgot how simple it really was. There's no power in her tone. She then faces us. Sorry it turns out like this, guys. Oh, shit. Okay. The gun fires. Miyabi-san's body lifelessly collapses, then a pool of blood starts spreading out beneath her. Fucking hell, this got dark real quick. Then, with a jerk, the Miyabi-san here in the real world collapses as well. In the real world? It's not the real world. Miyabi-san, Miyabi-san. My echoing shout goes unanswered, and her body scatters into light. Yeah. Asano-san belatedly screams. Alright, now it's your turn, Judgment 7. The bastard looks at us, clearly elated. Don't worry, even though you die here, you'll go down in history books as the ones responsible for the cyber terror act of the century. What do you mean? I don't know if he's trying to buy time, but Wari-san makes a stern expression and asks that. You must know by now that we Lab 13 are planning a major act of cyber terrorism. It's all based on the game you're making, World End Heaven. The disappearance of the capital, that scenario will become reality. You'll be the ones blamed for it. In World End Heaven, JK, aka Judgment Knights, plan to eradicate the capital. And as absurd as it sounds, it looks like Taguchi's Lab 13 is planning exactly that. You're going to steal our plot? There's no way you can do something like that. The idea is outrageous. You're in no position to say that, Haruka-san. But you're right, the plot you told us about was just way too unrealistic to happen in reality. You'd think that, but no. We actually have a way in mind. In fact, it's no exaggeration to say that it has already begun. Surely you've heard of the JK marks that started appearing everywhere? Well, it's true they imply at the beginning of the scenario that ends in the destruction of Tokyo. He's not joking either. I can tell that he and his Lab 13 are completely serious about this. They're actually planning to use missiles to wipe Tokyo off the map. Off the face of the earth. Don't know where I got a map from. And the sins will be ours. Anyway, I don't give them any particular order to do the job in, so I'm excited to see who they start with. The first one to be aimed at was Haruka-san. Huh? Why? Stop. Wari-san shouts. Why do we have to die? I don't know shit about your terror plot, but there's no way we can do anything to stop it. Of course, I didn't intend to kill you at first. I wouldn't feel too good about killing a bunch of people who liked my curry. And our only goal was to retrieve Reina Ichinose's personality data. With that done, we have no more business with you. But you ended up knowing too much about Lab 13, or rather tried to know too much. You came here after opening Pandora's box, haven't you? You had directory exit, so just a way to check if we would oppose Lab 13. You saw the image file. Do you remember that code? It's rather special. It holds no meaning in the real world. But if someone who sees the code logs into Akashic, it recognizes that memory data and rings an alert. Even if you can remove traces of your hacks, you can't delete the memory of what you saw, can you? No way. So we're going to be killed because we saw that file? Exactly. They say the curiosity killed the cat. Well, it kills people too. And I gave you other options too. Oh well. I gotta say, you've been especially naughty. 4 out of the 7 of you saw it. That means that it's guilt by association.
Okay, I found this
Thanks Siri, but no. Go away. I don't know why Siri activated, but whatever. I gotta say, you've been especially... now, I think I've read that, it's fine. He's talking to us like we're some mischievous brats. Even if you don't have much physical power, we've concluded that you can be a real threat to us. It's best to get rid of your kind early on. No. Wari-san's eyes are full of despair. I'm sorry, Sakai. I'm the one who... That file. It's all my fault. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, so sorry. I had no idea this would happen. No, it's not your fault. I was the one who... Rise, we're saying something. Oh, really? Really? A gunshot resounds. Haruka-san's body collapses. Fuck's sake, what the fuck? Just like Miyabi-san's, Haruka-san's body turns into light and disperses. Iruka? Wari-san extends his hand to where Haruka-san just was. The lights start vanishing, as though representing his life. The hand touches nothing. All that remained of Haruka-san was now gone. No. No way. No, Haruka-san! Okay, who's next? I look at the meeting space in real life. The one with the gun was pointed next to was Wari-san. He's not saying anything, not showing any resistance, he just stands in place, completely dumbfounded. And so, the figure pulls the trigger. Is this a trick or something? Is he like tricking them? I hope so. Wari-san remains silent until the end. No way. This is just a bad dream, isn't it? Come on, tell me it is. Her sad voice pierces my ears. But alas, no one can say anything. The monitor told us everything there was to know. The figure in the real world moves. The gun is directed at Asano-san. No, don't shoot her. I don't mind dying. Shoot me instead. Please don't shoot, sis. With tears in her eyes, Yuno-san pleads with Deguchi. Asano-san raised her voice at her. Please never say that you don't mind dying. Sis, sorry I couldn't protect you. Sorry I'm such a hopeless sister. You're not hopeless at all. Yuno-san clings to Asano-san. Wait, Asano-san didn't see the picture. There you go, please. As I said, it's guilt by association, didn't I? God damn it. The bullet pierces Asano-san's heart. And so Asano-san's body turns into light and vanishes. No, sis. Yuno-san wails and tries to embrace the light, but her hands pass right through and it soon vanishes. Yuno-san. No. A moment later, the figure in the real world aims at Yuno-san and fires. God fucking damn it. Yuno-san vanishes while calling out for Asano-san. The only ones left are me, Natsume-san, and Tatiana. Tatiana's so scared that she can't even cry anymore. She's the next target. The figure aims a gun at the little girl. The picture makes me snap. What's the point of killing this child, right? It's not... Why not just lock her away in Riken North? She'll get in the way of your plan. In fact, she can be useful. Don't really need to take her life. I mean, Tatiana's a genius. She's obedient too. I'm sure she'll be a big help. Please don't kill her. In response to my desperate plea, Taguchi just shakes his head. Sorry, but I had to get rid of anyone who could leak even a bit of info. The world of adults is impartial, you see. Why? A gunshot. The bullet sinks into Tatiana. My words don't reach her, and her petite body turns into light and vanishes. The meeting space is a sea of blood by now. The only ones left are me and Natsume-san. The assassin aims at Natsume-san next. Stop, please, just stop. I can't take this anymore. So it's over. Natsume-san whispers, making it clear that she's lost all hope. You idiot, don't give up. There must be something we can do. You're the idiot here. There's nothing we can do about this. She's right. Even I don't think that we can get out of this. Still, I don't like to accept it. I wanted to believe in a miracle that can turn this all around. Reiji, thanks for everything. I guess I should consider myself lucky that I don't have to see you die. If this was all a game I could restart next time, I'd be more honest with myself. Her words are cut short. A bullet pierces her. She disappears, just like the rest. The particles of light flying around vanished along with her very life. All I can do is scream. Miyabi-san, Haruka-san, Awari-san, Asano-san, Yuno-san, Tatiana, and Natsume-san. Everyone's gone now. Left for last, I curse my own powerlessness. Congratulations, Reiji-kun. You're the last survivor. Not for long, though. I see the figure aim at me. It's game over. He stands before me, proudly victorious. I glare back at him with all the hatred I can muster. I won't ever, I'll never forgive you. The gun is fired before I can hear his response. I see my own body start to bleed and collapse to the floor. There's no pain, only despair. A moment later, my consciousness is engulfed in darkness. I'll never forgive you. Nothing remains but pure hatred. My awareness of everything around me ends. Oh, okay. Is that it? I'm going to end the episode here, because I've just got a trophy for saying it's the end of the chapter, which I assume means we haven't yet actually died. So thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel, as I attempt to upload every day. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.